Lewis Mott and Donnie McNeil will be doing the stats for us tonight. London's coming off of a loss, and if you want to, Lou, how about expound a little bit on what we're going to look forward to tonight?
Well, London had a real bad game, or difficult game, last Thursday against Bexley, but they came back real good last night. They played Grandview, played them tough. We're down by only 7 or 8 late in the game, and played a lot better game. It was good to see them come back, and I look for them to do the same tonight. I think they have a pretty good chance, and I'd like to see them get a good win tonight because they have a chance to win a few more games before the end of the year and end the season on a strong point.
Do you by any chance know what London's record is right now?
Something like 5-9.
5-9, and Miami Trace coming in with 10-6 record. We've been watching the warm-ups. Both teams look like they might be fairly equal if you can make anything out of the warm-ups. Miami Trace looks like they may be fair shooters, but nothing to really be concerned about. Let's go down to the floor, Carl, and we'll pick up the...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London High School for the varsity contest between the Lady Panthers of Miami Trace High School and the Lady Raiders of London High School. First, to introduce the starters for our guests of Miami Trace, coached by Mike Henry. Number 11, Amy Cottrell. Number 33, Jennifer Newell. Number 21, Trish Fosnoff.
Well, I picked 2 of the first 5.
Number 24, Julie Hoppus. And number 31, Angie Trainer. And now the starters for the Lady Raiders of London High School, coached by Tom Woodford. Number 12, Shanna Ryan. Number 14, Amber Myers. Number 20, Corey Dower. Number 24, Jessica Friesland. And number 32, Renika Lang. Tonight's officials, Tom Martin and John Nelson.
Well, like you say, Lou, we're coming off of a loss here. To what, Olentangy, was it?
No, they had a loss last night to Grandview.
To Grandview, okay. And then they got that big blowout against Bexley. So we're looking for a team that's probably coming out here hungry tonight and going to show us a little something what they can do. I see Renika Lane is starting. Has she been one of the main starters this year?
She had a real good game last night. Real good game. She still had a couple blocks that would look to me like they were perfect blocks.
Yeah.
The referees called them fouls. That's a shame.
Yeah.
A hard shame.
Okay, here we go at the tip. London controls the tip. And we get a steal by number 24, Julie Hops. I see that looks to me like Miami Trace is going to be a little aggressive, which makes a big difference in the girls' ball game.
Both teams playing man-to-man.
That's what you've been looking for.
Yep.
And Corey Dowler comes rebound. Ball stolen from her by number 33, Jennifer Newell. Her shot's no good, and Lane comes up with the rebound. Number 12, Shanna Ryan brings the ball down, sets up top key. Pass over number 14, Myers. Myers into Dowler, and she was working on that shot in the beginning. I said something about she brings the ball down over far of that, and that worked perfect for her.
I like that little power dribble. Gives you a little rhythm going up.
And we got a little lax. Number 33 misses. Jennifer Newell. Got a length of the floor, and it goes in for number 24, Jessica Friesland. She's only a freshman. London goes up top 4-0. Jennifer Newell takes it to the key and comes out, sets it up again. Angie Trainer up top the key. London, have they switched? They still in a man-to-man?
Yeah.
Jessica Friesland, she's content, moves to number 12. And we got another, Shanna Ryan. Speak up, Lou.
I'm glad to see Shanna do that, because she's having trouble getting to the three-point line, but she was awful close that time. She's been hitting the long shot better.
Very good, and London's off to a good start here, 6-0 with 6:18 to go in the first quarter. They seem a lot more aggressive.
Looking awful good. Of course, I like that man-to-man. And did you see that Renika was about a foot taller than the girl that's in there, so they shouldn't get any points on the inside.
And I also like the way they were playing that man-to-man, because when it was on the help side, they were backing off of their man and kind of clogging up the block down there, the square zone, which makes a big difference. And man-to-man also has to work well together too.
Yeah, I like to see them play a man-to-man, four sag. Everybody sag, but the one on the ball.
Right.
And everybody be ready to double team and help.
And work on the passing lanes. Have that right, the hand out that you're facing, reaching out in the passing lane. You'd be surprised how many blocks you can get when you cut that passing lane off. And we come out with what kind of press we got here? 2-2-1.
Pretty close to traveling.
And they get the ball across in good fashion. Number 31, Angie Trainer. Good drive. Trainer with the ball again. Leonard looks like they went into a zone. I think they went into a zone. I thought the last part of that last series was a zone too.
If Shannon's got it.
And that's a long rebound put back try by number 11, Correal. And here comes Friesen. She's on the move. Good pass out to Ryan inside the lane. Lane, little turnaround jumper short. It won't go. And rebound by Jennifer Newell. She's a bull in there. Friesen's all hands. She's a hustler. Yeah, I think they're in a zone, Lou.
I'm trying to figure it out. They're
24.
Like
Go ahead.
Looks like they're in a man-to-man out front and the zone underneath.
Julie Hops knocks that one in to give them the first 2 points. Number 14, Myers, had the ball bounce low over her head, and she couldn't figure out where it was at. Newell up top again with 31, Trainer. Newell's into the foul line extended. Oh, and a good block by number 14, Myers. Hey, number 24, Friesen goes all the way and can't get the ball to fall. Just a little bit too hard. She had the right idea. She did use the board.
Amber blocked off the defensive player. She had it all wide open.
Lane put a lot of pressure on him in there, although Trace comes up with a third try. Number 24, Julie Hops. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Has this Friesen advanced a lot since you've seen her the first part of the year? And Corey.
She's had much better games early in the year. She's had a little trouble scoring, but she plays well. It was a good shot by Corey Dowler. Nice pass from Jessica. Get a block. Oh! Get a block.
That was close. That was close. And we get a foul on Lane, Ronica Lane. That'll be her first.
I thought she was going to get a big one.
Team's first. Yeah, it looked like it's going to head it that way. I think she picked the ball just the same time. It was about ready to leave her hands. That's going to be a foul call. It might have been a body shot there. When I mentioned our crew just a while ago, I forgot to mention Carl, the faithful cameraman. He's probably one of the best in the city, in the state, in the nation. Go, Carl. Number 33, Newell at the line. She's 0 for 2.
Grab it.
And Shannon Ryan comes up with the ball. She dribbles left and right hand. I'm kind of impressed with that. Pass into Dowler, a little bit too strong, and Dowler makes the play, knocks it off for 21, fouls ball, fouls null, and London retains the ball. Ball inbounded by Winters, and Winters comes in and makes the shot. Go, Molly. You go, girl.
That's Molly's good shot, too, right there inside the circle.
London's putting on a little pressure defense of their own. they're moving now. They're hustling. What do you call here?
Foul on Black.
A lot of hustler by number 12.
Looks like number 21 there, Donnie.
Shannon Ryan, and fouls on number 32 on the board anyway.
Yeah, 32.
I don't see a 32 on 13. I don't know who it's on then. And we got a travel by number 30, I believe it was.
No, 12, Shannon Ryan.
Shannon Ryan got called for traveling. And number 50 comes into the game, Williamson, Jamie Williamson. She's in for Corey Dower. London's got a trap. They're smart. They're not grabbing for the ball. A lot of hustle there by Winter.
Oh, Renika got a block. Oh, Jessica.
I missed that block. I was looking down at some names.
I saw you. She got all ball that time.
And number 33, Jennifer Nero, goes, no, she's not. It's outside out. Co-reel will inbound the ball. Got Mead into the game for Miami Trace. Hey, now she was set good there. That ball was, I seen basket all the way on that. As Amy Mead sets up and knocks in, was that a 3? And London has another turnover. Miami Trace.
Molly's trying to do just a little too much with it. Should have just pulled it up and held it up.
Little quick turnaround by Lane. She tries to make the block. She does force her to alter the shot.
That's a tough call. Tough call.
We may miss some of the stuff because the baskets are down on the side, and if they go behind there, the camera's not going to be able to pick it up.
I was wondering whether those were down last week.
They weren't. They put them up for me. Wasn't anybody here to put them up.
Easy travel.
Who was that? 21 call for the travel? Fouls now. Trish. Friesen comes up, sets up top. London looks like they're in a 1-4. Run off the screen, and Friesen goes right down the middle and can't score in the red zone there. There's a situation where I think she kept running. If she just stopped and pulled up and took that shot, she'd probably be in better shape.
Put on the brakes. Get in control.
Now London's went back to a man-to-man. Maybe they take a man-to-man after a side out and something else after a foul shot.
I don't know whether Mr. Woodford's calling the defenses or they just do it on signal.
Score is 10-7. London's up by 3.
Oh, Renika got another block and then recovered the ball. Friesen for a three-pointer. Just a little off the mark.
I think she's pretty much got the green light when it comes to shooting. She's not a bad shooter.
Good deflection by Molly Winters.
Lane comes up with the ball. London takes over on offense.
Let's get a bucket.
Friesen up top. Number 12, Shannon Ryan, makes a move inside. Then we got a blocking foul, number 24 for Trace. Julie Hops. As Williamson comes back out, and number 14 for London, Amber Myers enters back into the game. Lane gets the ball, kept it high, just couldn't go. London gets the stick back, it won't go. And then we drew a foul. Number 30, Molly Winters gets called for the foul. That's her first, her second.
Her second.
London's got a full court 2-2-1 going here. It's almost like a matchup. Oh, now see what killed her on that is she slapped down on the ball. And anytime you come down over top the offensive player, you're going to get called for it. I believe that's Lane's second foul. Both of them coming off attempted block shots. And Newell knocks in one.
Ronica's just got to touch that ball. She has to quit trying to hit it.
Yeah.
It's not volleyball.
Newell's 1 for 3. And I believe they have a foul on number 11, I believe.
Yeah. Boy, they're tight. They're calling them tight here.
Who is Correal, Amy Correal. London's ball out. And we got a full court man-to-man press here going here. A good throw, a good catch. And we got that far down the floor and lose the ball. Hey, good hustle by number 30. What's her name?
Molly Winters.
Molly Winters. And they go up 12-8.
Right at the buzzer.
Hey, that's a buzzer beater, wasn't it?
Well, Molly got it good. She retrieved the ball excellently. She dribbled down excellently, and then all she had to do was take a couple more dribbles and just probably take the shot, or then when the defense came out, she could have dropped it into Corey. Just tried to make the pass too quick.
Are we seeing a little bit better looking team, or is the competition making us look better?
Oh, they're playing about the same, and obviously Grandview's a lot better than Miami Trace. And
I'm not sure what Miami Trace is in the girls division, but they're Division One school, so that could be a feather in our crown if we can pull this one off.
Miami Trace is a Division One?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know they were in football.
The only score I saw, and they must not have made the Columbus paper, because the only one I saw was when they played Madison Plains, and I think that was probably in the London paper.
Yeah. Then we got virtually the same lineup if you want to rattle them off.
We got Corey Dowler, Molly Winters, Shanna Ryan, Amber Myers, and Jessica Friesland. So far, Molly Winters is the only one with 2 fouls, I believe.
Monica Lane's not in there, but she's got 2.
Yeah, well, that's right. She got her second there.
And we got a man-to-man going here. Trace was in a 1-4 offense, which give them extra people on the boards that time. London is moving the ball pretty good by way of the air.
Shannon's putting her arm out there. She's going to get a little offensive push.
Been watching the pros too much.
I think they must have been pushing each other, and he saw number 5.
Oh, good catch by Dowler, even though she wasn't able to do anything with it. Good one-hand catch. Pass a little off the mark.
I think that was one of those cases where she wanted to pass it, and she just went for it all the way. Oh, my goodness.
And this is what we just talked about earlier. They were running that trap, and the basic of the trap is not to steal the ball, but to force the offensive player to do something wrong, make a bad pass or travel or whatever.
I think Amber got a little gypped on that one. She got a couple of bad ones last night, too. Really good blocks.
Usually if you take the ball away from somebody to trap, you're going to call for a foul some kind of way. And we got a travel on Newell, Jennifer Newell. London's up 12-10 now. Good save, 24. Friesen comes up with the ball. There we go, got her feet set, it'll be a 2. She had her foot on the line.
I see the ref signal to 2.
Who hit that?
Amber Myers.
Amber Myers, okay. I see Friesen's got a good defensive stance. She's down, step slide.
All right, look at this.
Steal by Dowler, can't she finish it off? Hey! You go, Corey. Corey Dowler knocks one in.
I thought she was going to dunk it.
I didn't know whether she could dribble that far without getting, because she doesn't really get to handle the ball that much.
I thought she was going to dunk it.
Uh-oh. Another steal by Dowler. She's anticipating great. Good pass in. London's on the roll. Number 24, Friesland. And we got a timeout, Miami Trace. London goes up 18-10. What do you think about that series, Lou?
I think your word at the beginning of the game, a little bit hungry here. They smelled it as soon as supper was over.
They took a big bite out of it that time. What's the scoring? Go ahead.
That 10-6 record hadn't scared them.
Who's the leading scorer for London right now, Don?
4-4-4.
With how many? Dowler with 6? 6 of the 18 go to Dowler. That was a beautiful play when she stole the ball and went the length of the floor and put it in. I think we helped her get that ball in there, didn't we?
I think the parents ought to give them $5 for each steal. They might try a little harder.
I reckon they would. Well, and they may have took a page out of Bexley's book, because that's how Bexley anticipated them passes, cut them passing lanes off, and was next thing you know they were going the other way with the ball. And that's where London's trying to play tonight, and they're doing a pretty good job of it. I got a feeling Woodford has went back to the drawing board and said, hey, now wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't know whether London knew anything about Miami Trace, whether he heard from Madison Place coach or not, but they're doing what they need to tonight so far.
I'm sure he's got some films of them. What do we got going here now?
A little man-to-man.
Trace is in a 1-4. Pass in against Winters, against Dowler. Knocked in by number 31, Angie Trainer. Here we go again. Got to get them counters. Number 30, Molly Winters.
Excellent look by Shannon Ryan. Wide open. Good pass.
It looked like one of the plays she was drawing up for me today.
Oh, you got to get that ball and look down. Get that ball and look down.
It's so much easier to score when you don't have a bunch of people on you, hanging on you. Newell will turn around jumper, don't go for her. She was looking good at that in the warm-ups.
Wide open again. Get out of there, Corey.
Uh-oh. A little over-anxious is number 14, Amber Myers. He flew over-anxious and overthrows the ball.
Corey was in there real good, and Amber saw her, but Corey looked like she was there 3 seconds. Corey didn't want to leave because she thought Amber could see her. He was waiting for the ball.
We got a 20-12 lead with 4:50 to go in the game. This is in the half.
Get out.
I'm trying to get this game over, ain't it, Carl? Shannon Ryan, short jumper. Go, Shannon. 22-12, lining up by 10.
It was very nice by Shannon. She took it down. She knew Jessica was there, but she just played the man, and when the shot's there, you got to take it. Don't overpass.
And we got a pass inside, stolen by Molly Winters. Ryan down the floor quick, pass into Winters. It's 2 more. Somebody lit a fire to these kids. 24-12. I got a feeling we might have picked a good game to tape. It ain't over yet, but they're looking good now. And we got Trace is all frustrated. They're throwing the ball away.
I think this is one of those examples. When everything's going right, it goes right. When everything goes wrong, it goes wrong.
And we both know that basketball is a game of spurts, so this spurt can easily turn against you. So we just have to keep on our toes and keep moving, doing what we're doing and keep doing it right. Shannon Ryan comes up the floor. Trace went into a man-to-man, I believe. Dallas got that turnaround working. She didn't use the board, didn't have enough strength there. I think using that board makes you put a little more strength into it, too.
I think that was a board shot.
It definitely was a board shot. A little cross-court pass. Number 24. Hopes can't make it. Newell comes up with the rebound. London, I believe, is back in the zone, which is going to get him in trouble. Shannon Ryan comes up, and she's fouled by number 5, I believe it is, Emily Mead. Team's 5th. Both teams have 5 fouls now. We've got 3:23, and I'll tell you what, we've sat through 2 games already. So I'm kind of glad this game got a little excitement into it, because I was afraid I was going to fall asleep if it didn't.
Hey, this has been awful good. I didn't think Miami Trace was that good as shooters in warm-up. Oh, she hit the board. You must have heard us. Look at
Got 2 tries.
Oh, my, all right.
And we'll go to the line shooting 2.
One more power dribble there, getting a little rhythm. I love it.
Now we get out here to set up TV equipment and find out they have a freshman game, a reserve game, and then the varsity game. So Carl's already asking for overtime pay. And he'll probably get it because Donato Pieces have offered to feed our group every time we have a game. Good follow through on that shot. Corey Dowler. I got Corey Dowler's shooting coach up here with me, and he's steady showing me what she's doing right and what she's doing wrong.
I helped her and Shaq.
Little rebound by number 21, Fausnall. 3:0 minutes to go in the second quarter, London up 25-12.
Back in the zone, and a steal by Molly.
Left-hander Molly, she's on her side of the basket, and it's good. Molly told you the other day she needed more playing time.
My goodness.
I think she might have been right.
My goodness, did they want that ball?
Oh, they lost the cameraman that time. He didn't have nothing but floor. Oh, that little pass should never have been made. And Dowler comes out like a bull. Give me the rock. She's got to be pretty. If she's anything like her dad, she's strong as a bull, too. Molly over to Ryan.
Go to the middle.
Ryan's on a hustle. Little off-balance shot there.
Dive.
There was going to be a foul. Oh, and got away with it. Now, there was a smart move because she came from underneath the ball. Most people are going to try to go on top and they'll get called for a foul.
And there was that one where you said if you're not dribbling, you ought to be able to catch a dribble.
You ought to be able to catch a dribbler if you're not dribbling. And Ronika Lane comes in for
Jessica Friesen.
For Friesen.
Wow, my goodness.
Newell saves a bad pass, turns it into a good one. We got 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, and as Dallas playing like a person possessed out there. She got most of the rebounds.
She and Amber both had it together.
She's getting a lot of touches tonight too. There goes Molly. Yeah, couldn't get away with that one.
They could have called a charge almost too, so she ought to thank the ref for that.
She might be just a little bit tired, and that can cause that. She's put in some good quality minutes.
She should have gone all the way under with a reverse there.
There you go. Michael Jordan.
She can do it.
What's happening, Carl? What I missed? Well, they called it a little late in the game as number 24 Friesen comes back in, and she gives Dowler a little blow there. She has earned that little sit down pine time.
That's Dick Vitale.
Yeah, I'm trying to steal some of his stuff. And we got Williamson back in the game with us. Friesen into Ronika Lane. Beautiful pass. Ronika gets her own rebound and knocks it in. This Lane can be a force if they play with her. That's a beautiful pass into her.
I don't know whether Coach Woodford made these girls mad or Bexley did, but they look like they're a little mad out there.
29-12. That's what we've been waiting on.
Trying to get a little respect.
I heard the coaches ask Newell what zone we're in, and she said she didn't know.
The coach asked the player?
Yeah. The player said, I don't know. I think she's getting ready to bring her out.
Well, this team doesn't look like a 10-6 team to me. I don't know.
Well, London's just playing good ball tonight. Playing like we've been expecting to play as Meade. Emily Meade misses the front end of I think it was 1-1. Two chances, and Ronika goes up strong. That was almost a snatch there. I'm still waiting for a play that I used to call the snatch when I was coaching, where you take the ball out of the net, step out of bounds as quick as you can, and somebody's already released for the other end of the floor, and give it a long toss, alley-oop pass. At 14, Amber Myers, she missed a little short jumper, and Trace takes over, 29-12. Under a minute to play in the first half. Oh, beautiful fake by Newell. And a smart move on Lane's part not to pick up her third foul.
Foul on Jamie Williamson. Yeah, I was glad to see Renika stay off.
Yeah.
Keep away from that third foul. If you want to play, don't foul.
Yeah, that's right. As Newell goes to the line, how many is she shooting there, Don? 1 or 2? How many? Just two shot foul? Okay. Yeah. 34 seconds to go in the first half. 29-13. As Newell makes the front end of whatever it is. 2-shot foul. And she's 2 for 2 this time. And Tracy's coming out with her press. Good move by Lund into Williamson. She pulls up short. Ronica Lane can't handle the ball. Williamson had the shot.
Jamie should have shot it.
She had the shot. That's a case of overpassing.
Oh, that's a charge.
Anytime you knock Jamie down like that, it's going to be a charge. But Jamie's a pretty stout young lady.
You talk about shoulder force.
I think she's a pretty good actor, too. Actress.
15 seconds. There she goes.
There goes. And what we got here, number 24, Friesland, comes up with the takeaway and knocks it in, 31-14. 6 seconds to play. Do we have a buzzer beater? No. Too late, she can't get it, and she tries, and then it goes, exciting first half with London coming out 31-14. Gives us something to cheer about up here.
That was one of the nicest steals and shots all in one motion that I've seen for a long time. That was beautiful.
I really like that.
She went for that ball like she wanted it. And
I want to make mention that we got this levy coming up. What is it? What's the name of this levy? Replacement levy, I believe it is. And I think we need to get the people behind this thing and get people to get up here and vote for it, because if it wasn't needed, it wouldn't be the levy if it wasn't needed. So we need to get together and get this levy and get it pushed through. Anybody wants to help work on this campaign, talk to Dr. Froning or the superintendent out here, or I mean the principal out here at the high school, and they can steer you in the right way to find out how we're going to need, what we're going to need to get this levy passed. And definitely we need it. Like I said, or they wouldn't be on the ballot. And also we have some situations with athletic complex, where we need to get together and get on this athletic complex and see if we can get it together before this coming football season. There's a lot of things going to be happening. We got a group coming in from Ohio State that's going to give us some ideas on how to raise funds and not hurt the people's pocket too bad. So we need to get behind all this stuff here. And right now we'll get back with you just a few seconds, and we'll give you the stats at the beginning of the second half. Down to the scoreboard here. London's up 31-14. We got about 2 minutes to go before the second half gets underway. And we got Ryan with 4, Friesland with 6, Dowler with 7, Myers with 2. Winters is leading scorer right now for London with 10, and Ronica Lane with she's got 2 right now.
She only made 2 of them.
Oh,
and for Miami Trace. For Miami Trace, we got Co-Real with nothing. Okay, we got Newell with 2. That's all she's got is 2, Don?
Yep.
I see those foul shots aren't good?
No, I put them in the wrong spot.
Okay. And we got Hopes with 5, Trainer with 2, and Mead, Emily Mead with 5. This gives us a score of 31-14. London's playing a heck of a game, and like I said, I'm really glad they are, because we done set through 2 games already. And London won their freshman game, had a bad close call on the reserve game, they ended up losing it. And now we're on the way to another win. Hopefully we can make it 2 out of 3. We got a minute to go, and we want to give a good close-up of the fans, if you would, Carl. We got a little time to pick up some of the people in the stands there. It's a little sparse tonight. I think we had a lot bigger crowd earlier because we had people here for the other 3 games, but they probably got tired and want to go get something to eat. And we just had a Donato's Pizza man come up and drop us off 4 pieces of pizza, and we want to thank him for that. They take care of our group. They told us they was going to feed us, so I can't eat it that's myself, but the rest of you guys are welcome to it.
Well, Gary, I've seen these girls play about 10 times, and this is the best they've looked. They had one real good game against Lakewood, where they had this kind of a game, up by 20 at the half. So let's see if they can keep it going. I don't think they're going to let down.
They're seeing win here. Like you say, I figured getting the game they was going to come out hungry after those last 2 losses. Let's see what kind of game plan Trace coach has come up with for the second half. Yeah, that was pretty good play there if the ball falls. And who we got with the rebound taken away by Trace, number 24, Pops. London comes up with the ball. Shannon Ryan out to the corner. Pulled up her dribble, could be in trouble. And Dowler starts off where she left off, it just wouldn't fall.
She's really using that power dribble to her advantage.
She's got the strength to do it. When you're in there close like that, it takes some good power for it. You got to use your strength along with that. Good pull-up jumper, that ought to be good. It looked good before she had left her hand. Number 31, Angie Trainer. Scores the first 2 points of the second, and a complete drive all the way by Winters, and it don't go. She went from baseline to baseline, and still the ball wouldn't go. Trace makes a bad pass. We got a jump ball here. And Coach Woodford had to straighten out the score table there. They had the arrow pointing the wrong way.
Jeez.
But since
they started the half with it.
Yeah, they started half with the ball.
They call traveling on a spot out of bounds.
Yeah. And like for you young players who don't understand that, on a spot out of bounds, if the official gives you the ball and tells you this is where you throw it in from, you cannot move from that spot. You have to toss it in from that. Just like right now, she'll have to toss it in from that spot. Now on after a basket's made, you can run back and forth underneath the basket. And I think we got a foul on Molly Winters. I think that's her third, isn't it? That foul could win it either on Molly or Dowler. Molly was an unfortunate one that time. 31-16, 6:42 in the third quarter. And it's good by number 21, Fosnall. Trish is perfect from the line. And she's 2 for 2 this time in the second half. And Tracy's coming out with a pretty strong looking press here. Oh, we've had a travel they got away with. Pulled up the dribble. It's one of the bad things to do. If you haven't had nothing to do, you got to keep bouncing that ball. Into number 14.
Amber Myers.
Amber Myers knocks that in. Amber's played a pretty good game so far. Matter of fact, everybody has. Newell, the big girl, comes down. It's stolen by Dallas. Dallas just right in there passing lane all night, isn't she?
They got to get it down faster. If they get the opening, they can't be.
She's been in that passing lane all night. And almost forced a 5-second there as Lane gets the ball taken away from her.
Squeeze that apple.
Myers comes up with the ball.
There's a shot.
Shot by number 24, Jessica Friesland. It's a 2. London puts a little trap of their own on. Those broken pretty easily. Coach is calling for a 4. Well, we got a 2-3 zone, or what do we got here? A little confusion there. Could turn into a bucket. There was a little confusion there. Lou on the defense call, and a couple of players were going where they shouldn't go, and the coach is trying to direct them.
Once again, Ronnie had her hand up there, got the block, and then they called a foul.
That's her 3rd, too. 5:35 as the coach tells them they have to adjust. I'm going to slip a mic down in there one of these days on him and Gus and just let people see what was really going on in them huddles. That'd be dirty, wouldn't it? Yeah, all's quiet in the old homestead right now.
If I was a coach, I would make the players stand outside or out on the floor, and then I would face them out there so that nobody would be behind me. Then they wouldn't hear what I'm saying.
There you go.
That's what Purdue does. Some of those teams bring a chair out for each of the players.
Yeah.
They bring 5 little stools out. Some guys never get in the game, but they get to bring the stool out.
Yeah, there you go. Passing the stool around. Oh, Ronika Lane, she's got 3, but she's going to stay in there. I don't know if that's such a good move or not.
Yeah.
We got a whole almost 2 quarters to go here.
Molly has 3 also. So.
Right, Molly in there?
No, she's
out. Number 31. Trainer misses a shot.
The difference last night is Grandview, I don't think they missed a foul shot.
As Trainer knocks in the 2nd one. Ryan with the ball. Friesen, she brings it up the side. She's going all the way and didn't have enough strength to get it there when she let her go.
And she had to pass to Renika.
I don't think she got a good follow through on her shot either, and the ball just didn't quite get there. We got to be careful with this because they can creep back in so easy. And we got a steal here by 24. Friesen, she goes all the way left-handed. It won't go. And we got Tom, got a foul on him, which I think he was right in what he said, but just the way it came out. I'm trying to picture who this guy is. And Tom is apologizing to the official, but that ain't gonna do no good. Because if he hollers again, they're gonna pop another one on him. I think he had good grounds for what he was saying. I think just the way it came out. In a situation like this, it's so quiet in here, you can hear everything that the coaches say. Those are bad points there because they're scored with the clock not running. 35-21.
Well, if they'd score a 3 here, they'd give them a real good boost. They don't seem to have any real good 3-point shooters, though.
I haven't seen any attempts by 3-pointers yet for Trace. London's back into, I believe it's a man-to-man. Little turnaround jumper by Newell. That's that shot I saw her working on in the warm-ups. And she knocks it in, 35-23. All of a sudden, this lead is cut. And a steal by Newell. It's time for a timeout. London comes up with the ball. Who is that? Amber Myers. Good pass into, as Lane gets a stick back and it goes.
Right. It was an excellent pass by Amber Myers, but Corey couldn't get it in, but Renika was there to finish it up.
I think that was a pass by Corey, too.
All right, a little travel on the black team.
And London's on a roll again, 37-23. Pass into number 12, Ryan. She's looking for something to happen. We got a 1-4 here with Dowler coming up at the top. I don't know how she lost that ball, but she did. I think she's a little tired. And who is that? Winters comes back into the game. Got 2 people in there now with 3 fouls, Winters and Lane. And they're going strong to Newell right now. Newell has been their go-to player the last 3 times, and she's made good of it. And the score is down to 12-point lead now, 37-25. Oh, a little quick release there by number 14, Myers, and it didn't go. Trainer gets that rebound for, and here comes Newell again. Little short jumper, gets her own rebound. And we got a foul on who?
They called a foul on Jessica. All she did was touch the ball. The referee from behind didn't even call it.
She must have thought she did, because I saw her holding her hand up acknowledging the call. 3:19 to go. London's up 37-25, 3:19 in the 3rd quarter. And this Newell, she's got about 6 this quarter, ain't she, Don? She's the one I told you at the beginning of the game would be the one they'd have to go to before they even, when they first come out on the floor. Comes Molly. A little too anxious there. It must have went off of Miami Trace's foot. There's no way Ronnie could have caught that pass. Is that Winters? No, that's number 14.
All right, a putback by Ronnie. Smell the ball.
Here comes Newell once again. She'll go down and set up. Trainer up front with the ball. She makes a good move. And Ronika comes up with the rebound, and she gets fouled. She hit herself and they called a foul. Now we got to remember, what is she, a sophomore? So she's got a long way to go. And a good, there's the pass I was looking for. Oh, good catch. Good recovery. Look at here. London's act like they want to score. And it's short by number 24, Friesland.
12, Shanna Ryan.
Shanna Ryan. I tell you what, even though this team is down, they're very patient with the ball. And I see that's the same block she made a while ago, and they called a foul on her. As number 33, Jennifer Newell, on the warpath. Let's make this one count. She traveled.
Yes, she did.
Molly Winters makes a 3-4-step travel and comes up clean. We'll take it. We don't care how they get it. We'll take it. Good rebound. Here comes number 12, Ryan.
Pat.
Waited too long. Who did she have on the other side? Friesland?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's more like the senior player to keep the ball.
Wide open 2-on-1.
It was a beautiful setup. I thought the defensive player played pretty good defense on that, though. Oh, they're looking for Newell. And we got a little stall game going here with the score of 41-29. Yeah, take all the time you want because we can use it. Lanes straight up and down, and what they call a traveling on number 21, Fosnaugh. As Dollar comes back in for number 12, Shanna Ryan.
Renika once again stayed off of trying to block the shot and get a foul. Just tried to get in the way.
With her height, all she really has to do is just be there and intimidate the shooter. It's going to make them rearrange their shot, alter their shot.
Just try to deflect it. Get a fingertip. Get a fingernail.
After the ball has already left the shooter's hands. So anytime you slap down, 99 times out of 10, 99 times out of 10. Now that's a new one. They're going to call a foul. And we got some substitutions for Trace. Number 5 for 31. 5 is Meade. 31 is Trainer goes out. Didn't get enough on that ball, but London does retain it. Oh, they caught her that time. She was off to the races that time they caught her.
The same way when she did it.
She took at least 3 steps that time.
She does it clever.
And
that's not clever. That's blatant.
Especially when the man stands right in front of you, right beside you. London's ball. Ryan has the ball at the top. Catch the ball first. Good recovery.
Jeez.
London's playing a little wild now. Got to get back to the basics. Good move by Enda Dowler. And traveling has taken over this game. Little traveling music there. The officials learned a new call. I noticed Tom's been sitting down quite a bit since he got that technical.
Yeah, that cools the coach off pretty good.
41-29. London in the lead. And we got a trap here at half court. And got a 10-second call. I first thought there he's going to call a foul. And it could have easily been one on London. Because they were slapping pretty handily at the ball.
That was a good place to trap him right there before the 10-second line.
And a really even better place for them to get right across the 10-second line and trap him. Little short jumper by number 31, Fosnall. Trainer can't get it to go. London's attacked in the basket. I think that's one of the differences right here. Molly Winters knocks that in. If you've noticed tonight, they're attacking the basket a lot more, attacking the defense.
I like the way she stopped and took a nice little jump shot. That's what I liked about that one. She got another shot. She got one the other time, the last 1 second to go. So that's 2 baskets with 1 second.
2 buzzer beaters, huh?
Yeah.
Little 2-foot jump stop and puts London up. What is that, 43-29. Well, we got a fairly decent lead going into the last quarter. Can we hang on?
The 2 buzzer beaters are a big help right now. If you take those 2 away, we only got a 10-point lead. So thank goodness for the extra seconds.
I think we may have Tommy back with us Friday, but be on standby because I'll let you know sometime during the day. If I don't come to get you, then you'll know that Tommy's going to make it. But I'm not putting a whole lot of faith in it. He's a busy man. If I remember right, he's back in the horses, but didn't he tell us he took that horse and sent it down to the glue factory? That horse must have come back, broke out of the glue factory and come back. Well, if we can just hold on for 8 more minutes, we'll get another win to our belt. Another notch in the belt.
Get a big W.
I tell you what, this Winters is playing a whale of a game tonight. Dowler was trying so hard to hold her position that she forgot to take a couple steps to meet that ball. And that's one thing that you got to do is when the ball comes like that, you got to come to meet the ball.
The foul is on Amber Myers over the back. Gives her 3. You got 3 with 3 now.
Little trap didn't quite work. They broke it pretty good. And what's the call going to be? I think he called a foul.
Are you?
Uh-oh, another foul on Winters. That's her 4th.
I did not see that.
I didn't either.
I thought he was calling out of bounds, and it wasn't out of bounds yet.
Well, he saw something we didn't.
I don't see how she...
I didn't hear nobody fussing about it. And Trace is still content to take a lot of time as Newell turn around and jumper. There she is. Jennifer Newell, number 33. She's been their go-to player in the whole second half. As Miami Trace player 31, Trainer tries to throw the ball back in bounds and bounce it off one of her own players. Williamson will inbound the ball. Trace is going to put a little pressure on this. Get the ball in bounds. You only got 5 seconds. Here comes number 12, Ryan. She was looking to go all the way. I tell you what, this Dallas posting up pretty good.
It looked like a little pro pushing there.
Uh-huh. Oh, you had the shot. Good move inside the Dowling. It won't go. Just a little bit too hard, but she had the shot. Everything was there for her.
They had the eye contact.
There's Newell again. They got to put something on that girl, tighten her up. What she got? I mean, she got now, Don? 12 the second half. And Newell picks up a foul. I don't know if she's got too many fouls on her. They got a couple fouls to give, so that didn't hurt anything. That's Newell's first foul, believe it or not. Good pass into Dowler, turnaround jumper, and it's good. Dowler knocks one in. 45-33 London. And right at 6 minutes to go in the game as Dowler comes up with the rebound. And here comes Ryan. Like a house of fire, and it won't go. A little short jumper in the red. She can't get it to fall. Help me out, Lou.
I think she should have passed it off to Jessica in the corner. Jessica had a lot of time to shoot. They're gonna. Looks like they're trying to get it into Newell in the center all night long now. They're going to their go-to girl.
Yeah, she's been a good one so far. They might have waited a little bit too late to go to her though. 45-33, London up by 12.
I'd like to see Renika get a big block on her, calm her down a little bit.
Yeah, Renika's got to go ahead and play like she's only got no fouls now. It's that late in the game.
She got 2 to give. She can go.
There's a 2-pointer attempt, and it's good. 24, Julie Hops. And we got a foul on number 5, Emily Mead. And they still got 1 or 2 fouls to give. So that really didn't hurt anything. Under 5.5 minutes to go in the game. 45-35 London. London breaks that press pretty easy. As Ryan sets up top, keep your dribble going. Good pass into
all right. Renika had a stick back and a foul at the boot.
Myers misses a shot, and Renika comes up with a good putback, stick back, and goes to the foul line. Chance to make a 3-point play out of it. Did you by any chance scout Trace for him?
No, I haven't seen him all year.
And we got a timeout with 5:11 to go in the fourth quarter. 47-35 London.
Well, London hasn't had any real bad turnovers, so if they can keep that up for 5 minutes, get the ball down the floor and get some shots and make a few, we'll get a victory.
And like we said earlier, they come out hungry. That's where you got to be every game. You got to be hungry.
They've settled down a little bit. They don't seem like they're as anxious to get the steals and stuff, but
everybody's still hustling. And I like the way that Lane is playing her game. She's playing a game that's, even though she's got 3 fouls, she's played really smart and just altered the shot and quit trying to come down on top of the block to make the block.
I think the other thing that's helping them, they haven't had any long dry spells.
Yeah.
They miss a couple, then they finally make one. So if you go 4 and 5 times without getting any baskets, that's when you can start losing ground.
Real quick. Okay, we got time back in as Lane goes to the line. She'll be shooting a 1-and-1. One shot. One shot. The basket counted. Can she make it a three-pointer? Hey, that was perfect. Good rotation, good follow-through, good bucket. 48-35 London. It's been a pleasure calling this game. London's forcing, uh-oh, here we go in the new one. They'll turn around and she's on the money. That's their money player. But London comes in quick, and that's what I like about that. Get the ball in quick, don't give them a chance to set up their defense. Molly Winters up top of the key, she's looking hard. Looking for a play to unravel here. All the way to the bucket. Went around 3 picks, and the ball won't go. Rebound by 31, Angie Trainer. And a near steal by Friesland. Might have got a break there. That could have been called a foul. Newell, if she ain't making the shot, she's making the good pass. Number 31, Angie Trainer knocks one in with a pass assist from Newell.
Good bounce pass. Hit the board, Renika.
Forgot to hit the board, and it don't go. 48-39. I tell you what, they're trying to get back in here. The lead is down to 9. This Trace team has showed a lot of patience. We've come too far to let it go now. And everything's gone their way. Better get a timeout. As Fosnall knocks it in, here comes Winters. I think we need a timeout. Is that what I said before we lost the ball? We're looking at a, what, 8-point lead? A 7-point lead.
7 points, 3 minutes, 43 seconds.
That's not enough.
I think we need a 4 corners right now. I was getting ready to say when they had a 12-point, they ought to try to take some time off the clock and rather than wait till there's only a minute to go until if the other team has a spurt here now, if they get 2 more baskets, now we're looking at a 3-point game.
Yeah, they've run off about 4 or 6 unanswered points, I believe. .343 left in the contest. 48-41, London. I notice how Tom is not too loud down there. He's kind of calmed down and giving them instructions so everybody understands what they're supposed to be doing.
Let's try to guess. 3:43. What's it going to take to win this game? 55?
I would say probably 55 points.
55 points are going to win the game. London has to get 7. And they have to get 14.
I really think what's going to take to win this game is that London have the most points.
I think I heard what.
Good tip. They're looking for Newell. Uh-oh. That might be the break we needed right there.
Good block by Amber Myers.
Amber Myers not only blocks it, but comes up with the rebound, with the shot, the ball. I'll get it right here in a minute.
All right, take some time off.
Shannon Ryan. I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to attack. No foul. Good, made her change her shot, but they still come up with the ball as Newell goes out the sideline with the ball. You just about bet they're going to be looking for Newell. London's went into a zone here. They're pretty confident, seems to be, in letting them take that 3-point attempt because who's that on?
They called it on 11.
Crowrell. Amy Crowrell gets called for the foul, and we still don't go to the line.
Shannon Ryan made a real nice steal there to recover the ball.
One thing we don't have to worry about is that 10-shot penalty rule.
They're not getting
10 foul penalty rule. We got 6, so London will be in the shooting next time.
Well, we just took a minute off the clock with nobody scoring, so.
Gets the ball first. Here comes trouble. Good save by Corey Dowler, and a long shot, ill-advised shot. Not a good shot. We should have held the ball up and set it back up. But sometimes you look like you're so open in a situation like that that just, I can't miss. But it just didn't work. That's when I should have heard the coach holler, hold the ball, set it up. Newell goes inside. She's going to attack. And Ronnie knocks one down.
Get it, Ronnie.
And we got a jump ball, and I believe it might go to Trace.
That's what I called for. I said, Ronnie's got to block that shot of that 33 Newell.
That's a good call, too.
You got her intimidated now, Ronnie.
Get the ball inbounds. And we got a trip by number 33, Newell, which is probably only her second foul. 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the contest. 41-48, London up by 7. Need that, Carl said, we need these points. Number 12, Shannon Ryan will be going to the line.
At 55, looking better all the time if you're going to win. I don't think they can get 14 points in 2 minutes now.
Shannon's a junior. Hey, that helps out a lot. We had a 1-and-1 there.
I think Shannon's got 65%.
Shooting 65% from the line, so she'd probably be the one they don't want to put on the line. And she's 2 for 2 this time. 50-41, London up by 9. And Trace is on the move again, looking for Newell. Newell's pull-up jumper at the foul line. It won't go, and Lane comes up with the rebound.
Hey. And Newell had the free throw jumper and couldn't hit it. .205 left to go. 50-41, 9-point lead.
Well, like you said, we got 2:05 to go in the contest. 50-41, London up by 9. It's been a real good game.
I think London has a chance to get 55, but I don't think that Miami Trace has a chance to get 55
now. A lot of
now.
points, isn't it, for them to come up with?
14 points in 2 minutes.
We'll just see how close your prediction comes to the 55.
We're going to get to 5.
Got a good shot of the crowd there. Good close-up. Faithful parents. You know, they used our video one time at the football game. They had a kid that was on truancy, and he wasn't allowed to go to football games, and they thought they seen him on the tape. And one of the officials in the school called for the tape and took the tape and checked over the tape, trying to see if this kid was breaking his, was violating his truancy, or whatever it was. Just so happens he wasn't there. But they thought they saw him. As Lane goes to the line, what's she shooting?
1-and-1.
1-and-1. Good fall through, and it won't go. And we got a jump ball. That one's going to go to Trace. In order for London to win and lead games like this, they're going to have to continue to play aggressive ball. Everybody's got to hustle. Good hustle by number 24, Friesen. This Friesen, like I say, is only a freshman. She's playing real good ball tonight. And as soon as I say something, she makes a ill-advised pass. I'm not so sure we're going to get that 55. Time's running out.
They needed a basket that time.
I'm sure they're going to be looking for Newell. She's at the foul line, extended. It don't go. We can't give up nothing here. And we got out of bounds on number 24, Hops. She got the rebound and stepped on the out of bounds line. London will inbound the ball under Trace's basket. Toss for the floor. Perfect lead. Was there a foul there?
I don't know.
That lead was perfect. And we get a foul on number 14, Amber Myers. all Dollar had to do was make that easy layup because the lead was right there.
Well, she did what she had to do. She stopped and got 2 feet planted, and she was just a little too far underneath the basket. I don't think she used her dribble. She could have used her dribble to back up and get a little better position.
24. Hops goes to the line, and she's good on this one. Cuts it down to an 8-point lead with 1:25 left in the contest.
It's not in the bag yet.
Now with these 3-point shots, it's not. Of course, they haven't threatened us too much with 3 points. Back down to a 7-point lead. Now let's see if he lets her roam under the basket, or does she know that she can?
Yeah, I think they're told to holler spot when it is spot. She was standing still.
Yeah, and I don't know whether she knew it or not, but you should be allowed to run after a made basket, even though they did call a timeout. Newell, they're looking for her once again. Newell for a 2-pointer, and it's good. We're down to a 5-point game here, Lou. Are we going to get overtime? Go get the ball, London. London's getting a little loose. I think Coach's going to need a timeout here. Good steal. Little short jumper at the foul line, and it goes out! God, 4 rims. 5 seconds, and the ball still wouldn't fall.
Charging.
A good call by the officials. I take it you like that call.
All the way.
50-45. We got a 5-point game here with 47 seconds, Carl.
Good thing if they'd had the other call it the other way and they'd have made 2, that'd have been a disaster.
This is a good timeout here. I don't know who called it, but it's a good timeout. London's going to have to settle down here. We're getting a little excited and start doing a few things that shouldn't have been doing.
47 seconds could be a long time. Avoid the turnovers. You shouldn't be able to have to worry about it.
Makes you wonder where they get all this energy right here at the last few seconds of the game.
That ball went back and forth there a couple times there. I didn't know who had it.
Once again, we'll be bringing you the varsity game, boys game Friday, and see who they play. They play West Jeff, so if anybody watching this game, you need to get out there and support that game. That's a crosstown rival there. It's a rival in basketball and football. We beat them the first time over there, but they've gotten a lot better since then, so it ought to be a nip and tuck game all the way. And then the girls play again Saturday afternoon. They play Jonathan Alder. That's another what we call cross-country rival. London's having a little trouble getting the ball in bounds. Got a good trap. Good save. And we got a foul on number 31, I believe, from Trace Angie Trainer. Got a 1-and-1, gives us a chance to widen this lead a little bit. We're leading by 5 right now, 50-45. 42 seconds to go in the game. Amber Mars gets a chance to add to it. Ronica Lane comes in for Williamson. Number 21, Fosnall. For Trace comes in for Meade.
You got to make the first one here because this is the 10th foul already they're putting down. Is this 2 shots or they're putting? Oh yeah, well, this is 2 shots.
Is it on the 10th or after the 10th?
It's on the 10th.
Must be on the 10th.
There it is again.
Well, they picked up a bunch of fouls real quick, didn't they?
I know, but there it is again. If they'd have had a 1-and-1, they would have been able to get the ball.
We'll take the one. And London with a 6-point lead. Half minute to go in the game, and we got a foul by, I believe, number... Amber Mars gets called for the foul, I believe. Coach told her to stop fouling.
I guess that's her 5th.
Yeah. They have never notified him. What was he asking?
Playing cat and mouse. The referee's supposed to tell him, and he has 1 minute to get a substitute in there. So Coach Woodford said, "Did you tell me yet?"
Little strategy there on Woodford's part. As London has 6 players on the floor, nobody knows it. Carl's over wiping the sweat off his eyebrow. And we're back to a 5-point game. Under a half minute to go. Press is on. Dowler throws the bullet. And we got a foul by 33. Jennifer Newell, which will put Shannon Ryan. Is that who it is? Shannon Ryan will go to the line.
Steady Eddie, 65%. What she got tonight? How many she made tonight? She missed any tonight? Yeah. Ryan? Well, she's 2 for 2, so she's better than 65%. 3
and
for 3.
She keeps the string going. 3 for 3. That'll help put the game out of reach. That's a 6-point lead there. 2-shot game right now. Make this next one and be almost completely out of their reach.
We got a 6-point.
Yeah. And it's still a 2-shot game. As Lane comes up and wants to know where I get this ball and takes a shot in. Good! I was going to say I wouldn't take that shot, but that's a beautiful shot. As Lane knocks it in. And Newell, she's trying her best to bring him out of it, but it can't. And here we got distance. Pass the ball. And we got a foul as Molly Winters goes up for the shot, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. 6 seconds to go. I think we can safely say we got this in 1, Lou. Well, see,
I'm worn out.
Some of the parents been on me about when you going to do a game if they win. I said, well, we'll do one tonight. How about that?
We might get another one Saturday. That's 2 in a row.
Oh, and Molly misses one. And with 5 seconds to go, we can safely say London's got a win here. A Hail Mary, and London comes out victorious 54-46. We'll get you a rundown on the score here in a minute. Now, I'd like to also tell you folks that tapes are available of the games. Everything that Carl and I have done, tapes are available of those. And anybody would like to purchase copies of the tapes, just either Carl or myself. And we'll be more than glad to get you a copy of any game you want, just something, a good memento thing that you can look back on years to come and see yourself. When you're 50 years old, you can look back and see what you looked like when you was 15 or 16. And if we get the quick rundown of the score, what you got there?
See there, 55, I said we needed to win.
We didn't make it.
We got 54.
I ain't giving him nothing. I ain't giving it to him. I ain't giving it to him. But appreciate you guys for coming out, and after we found out we had to wait an extra game and staying this long to put this game on the board. So we get my scorekeeper here and we'll give you a quick rundown.
Here's my calculator.
Yeah. It's been fun. It's been one of the better games we've been able to do so far this year. And once again, I really appreciate you, Lou, for being a part of this. I know you're getting tired of me saying that, but well, I really appreciate it.
I think we got to congratulate all the team members, if any of them watch this game, because that was certainly a team effort.
Okay, and we'll just give you the leading scores for London. London come out with 54 points, and we had Molly Winters leading the scoring was 14, and Veronica Lane had 11. Matter of fact, I'll give you them all because they're pretty close here. Shannon Ryan had 7, Friesen had 8, and Dowler had 9, and Amber Mars had 5. So pretty even scoring, which makes a big difference in a win or a loss. And for the Miami Trace, we had this Newell ended up with 18 points, and she only had 2 points the first half.
She brought it on.
Yeah, that was her go-to player. Fosnaugh had 4, Hops had 11, Trainer had 8, and Meade had 5, which rounds out the scoring for a score of 54-46. And at this time, I'd like to say good night. We'll see you on the next game time. This is Gary McNeil.
And Lou Mott.
And Don McNeil, my scorekeeper, who tries to stay out of the picture as much as he can. I'll get him down here one of these days saying good night, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya.